Hello everyone, welcome back. If you are new here, I am Angela. This is Clark Fine Art, and today we're going to create a Christmas card. This little gnome dressed up like Santa, I had a blast designing him and painting the card, and I'm going to share it with you today. There will be free line art available over on my Patreon. The link is in the description below. You do not have to be a patron to get the line art if you would like to complete this card for yourself. But if you do, please share it on social media. Tag me. I would love to see your work. Let's get right to it. Okay, I've gathered my supplies, and today's project, I'm going to use supplies that came in my January 21 Smart Art box. As I've been cleaning and organizing the studio, I really have been trying to focus on getting the supplies out of these boxes that I've shown you and really use them. So in the January 21 Smart Art box, I did receive some watercolor boards by Crescent, although I'm not going to use these today. You could do today's project on a Crescent board if you wanted to, but of course I'm going to make a Christmas card, so I'm not going to use these today, but we will try these in a future video. I think that I will use the alternatives. This is a water-based dual tip pen, and it's got the brush on one end and that fine nib on the other. I think this is going to really help me get some of the detail I want in my gnome's beard. So I'm going to definitely use that. I have some brushes, and I will open these and we'll give them a try. And we're going to try the Angora Opaque watercolors today. I have not tried these before, so we're going to give them a shot. Let's see what we think of them, if I can get them open. Okay. Now, I'm not going to mix on this. You could mix right here for your palette. I'm not going to mix on that. I am going to grab this guy, which is just a ceramic plate. So I've got the brush. I've got our colors, which I haven't swatched them. So I may grab a piece of paper that I have cut just so that I can test my colors before I use them. But I'm not going to swatch them all out. That's not what we're here for today. So in here we have the Royal Langnickel. These are watercolor pencils. I may use the black one on his boots, and we'll give that a try just to see how well they actually dissolve. Let's check that out. And we can even, let's use some of the red as well. We'll try a little bit of that red in his hat and just see what happens. And of course, there's another brush in with these, which I'm just going to keep this in the case with those pencils. All right, so I'm going to set those aside because I think that's all the colors I will need out of that. I'm going to set this aside, and there's a look at our little Santa Gnome. And guys, if you don't celebrate Christmas, you can still do this card. It doesn't have to be a Santa Gnome. You could make his hat any color that you want to and just do him as a regular gnome. So this could be like a sleeping cap, you know, all kinds of things you can do to change this up. But for my purpose today, we have a Santa Gnome. If I can find the spot to open these. Immediately, my first impression is these are some ridiculously lightweight, very inexpensive brushes is how they feel. They are it says Crafter's Choice by Royal and Langnickel. Sorry. So it comes with a little fan brush, which we won't end up using today. So let's just stick that right back in the bag. And then you have it is ridiculously hard to read. You have lavender with blue writing. So this is a 1/2-inch wash. It looks like number 8 shader. Of course, the number 1 fan, and a size 0 round. Guys, I feel like if I held this too tight, I'd break it. Okay. So these are our brushes. I'll start with them, but I can tell you if things aren't working out so great, I have some backups close by and I will switch. I don't know how this, I don't, the way that they feel, like I don't even want to use them. Just the way that they feel. They're just, I don't know. They're like very, they feel like very cheap plastic. I am not thrilled. These would be something that, you know, I would gift. I don't even, gosh, I just don't even want to try them. Like, I don't even want to try them and stain them. Whereas somebody who maybe doesn't have any paintbrushes might think that these are wonderful. I'm going to think on that one for a second. I have my absolute favorite for watercolor, which I can't hold on to, is my Silver Black Velvet size 6. I love this brush. So I'm just going to set him right up there. That one might make an appearance. But I do have my set of watercolor brushes there, but we're going to give him a try. We will give him a try. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spritz up. I know I'm going to be using some reds. I'm probably going to test out some of these here to work on like his nose. And of course, I'm going to be trying these for the boots, but I might need some black. I don't know that this white, and it doesn't look very white there, but it looks like a very pale gray. Thinking about highlights like on his boot, it might work. So I'm just going to spritz up a few of these and just get them activated. A few of the colors I think I'll be using. This should be good. We can drop water on them if we need extras. Okay, so I'm going to let those set for a moment. I love this little gnome guy. To start with, while that's activating, and actually I think I'm going to turn this because this is very awkward. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of lean that against my water jar there. My drinking water, not my rinsing water. And we'll kind of go like that. How's that? Like you guys can answer me. You can be answering me. You shout it out. I don't think I'm going to hear you though. Okay. Oh, I love it. He's not even completely dry yet, but... And this area of his hat may get a little wonky, but you know what? I think he's grand. I love it. So there is our little Santa Gnome. And once this dries, I am going to, on the inside here, if you remember, I showed you that I got my stamps. So in it, just wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Most heartfelt of Christmas wishes to you and your family. Merry Christmas from our home to yours. Now, if that said from our gnome to yours, that'd be cute. The true joy of the season is the love shared with family and friends, or friends and family is what it actually says. So, yeah, one of these stamps. So this would be the front of my card. And then so inside, I'll stamp the sentiment and then, you know, sign it and send it. So... there we go. I love that. And another thing too that you could consider doing, I could take another piece of paper and cut it that's slightly smaller, put my sentiment on that and sign that, set it inside the card. Then when I send this to whoever's getting it, you know, it has my artwork and stuff on it. But now they actually have a blank card because my sentiment you can remove. And so then they actually have a nice blank card that they can do with whatever they want. Maybe they want to pass it on to somebody else. Maybe they want to save it, you know, whatever the case may be. So that's something that when you're creating cards for somebody, that sometimes, you know, if you put the sentiment on a separate little card inside, a little sheet of paper, then... yeah, that's something that now they have this wonderful card that they can use. And I also have it says just for you with the heart. And then it says handmade with love. And I think I'm going to do the little handmade with love stamps on the back centers of my cards. So, all right. If you are enjoying these videos, I so hope you are. I hope you are having a very great start to your holiday season. And if you've missed some of the other videos, I'm going to put a link to them right here so that you can catch up and watch them all. Stay safe, everyone. Keep creating, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.